Meaning in life and meaning in work are probably very distinct things, yet they're deeply related. When it comes to going to work, there might be a meaning in life related to that that transcends yourself, but it's not necessarily the same thing as engaging in meaningful work. And it won't probably confer the same benefit to your long term well being. So I think a useful analog to that is borrowing a concept from Gestalt psychology that the whole is different than the sum of its parts. The component parts of life, including work, augment the nature of meaning. And I think oftentimes inverse the relationship so that often it's interest and through engagement that we find ourselves experiencing a sense of meaning and purpose at the end of actually doing work or prior to even engaging in work. So the relationship one directly has to work may not be meaningful. And in some cases, you might be engaging in meaningless work that can confer a positive benefit to your life if you're deeply engaged and interested in what you're doing and you're not thinking too much about how that work actually impacts other people. So you can experience positive emotions that confer a positive benefit through deep engagement and interest that at the larger scheme of things don't necessarily have a deeper, larger sense of meaning or purpose. They can build into a larger sense of meaning and purpose, but they don't necessarily have to. And so I think these things are mutually exclusive in some sense. Meaning in work is not the same as meaning in life. And when it comes to meaning in life, I think this is more inherent to life processes. It's much of this larger scale problem associated with our direct relationship to the universe, to other people around us, our commitments to the world, what we want to get out of life, rather than a sense of obligation, which can be meaningful, um, but it's not always. And typically, when we end up going to work, the big thing that tends to be a predictor of well being is things like engagement and experience of positive emotions, rather than engaging in meaningful and purposeful work. Not to say that those things don't provide a benefit, it's just they're more difficult to define and they don't necessarily provide as reliable a benefit as things like interest, experience of positive emotions, and engagement. So that's going to be all for now, and I'll probably expand on this later. I have a blog post coming up on this, and it'll be with the release of the new section Eudaimonic at Work. Bye.